Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2, where last episode we took the spirit path to Legram as we made our way through the mist to the town, learning that Laura and Emma have headed over to Lohengrin Castle to investigate something. After talking through the town, we then took a boat over to find the duo, finding them under attack but able to dispatch the first foe. The second, Zelvenom, looked a lot tougher of a prospect as we jumped in to assist, defeating the beast.
Finally.
Yeah, I can't sense anything else here now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it? You're all here. Of course it's us.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden. Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Rean. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like these, but clearly I was mistaken.
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me. And I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Rean. I swore to fight as Class 7's. No. As your sword, I swore that my blade would not be broken until it returned to your side. And I swear now to continue upholding every word I've said, with Adios as my witness.
Thanks. I really am glad to see you're all right. And the same goes for you too, Emma.
I feel the same way. I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The day's finally come where we can all be together again. It all feels like a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream, huh? Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream. These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've been through along the way worth it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for you.
Me?
You accepted me despite everything. Knowing that gave me the courage to keep going. If not for that courage, I doubt I would be here now. I'm truly grateful to you, Rean.
You've really grown strong, Emma.
Wait, Emma! Oh, thank you, Celine. Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates. And thank you for coming all the way here with them to see me.
Please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess. At least I won't end up astray.
Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know.
Now we just need to find Eustace.
Right.
Well, we've done what we set out to do here. There's no sign of any more cryptids either. Might I suggest we return to Legram for now?
Count me in. You guys are fine with that too, right?
That's fine by me. We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
Fog's actually a little less dense than it was on the way here. Maybe because we defeated those cryptids? Most likely so. I imagine they were accelerating the development of a problem that would have appeared regardless. So while the situation should settle down for now, I imagine it will happen again in due time. Indeed, the fundamental cause is likely elsewhere and much more complex. Legram as a whole will have to stay wary for a while, I suppose. Still, listening to what you had to say, It's starting to think of how unpredictable this war is. There's no telling what direction it's going to take. Yeah, unfortunately. The fight between the Noble Alliance and Imperial Army is showing no signs of letting up. And we've still got no idea what's going on over the Academy or what happened to the Courageous and Viscount Arce. It's been over a month since we last heard from either of them. I'm a little worried, to tell the truth. I'm still fully convinced we have nothing to worry about in that regard. My father is alive and well, of that I'm certain. I believe in him. If you believe in him, then I will too. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. I find myself more concerned about the whereabouts of Master Eustace. One would expect Duke Alberea's son to be easier to find than this. Yeah. Eustace was in Legram at one point, wasn't he? Do either of you have any idea where he is now? He was with us when we fled the Academy, yes. Several days ago, he boarded a train to Erebonia. He was growing increasingly concerned over what was happening in the region. At least we know where he went. That's a relief. Of all the places he could have gone, he picked Erebonia. That's one of the Alliance's most well-protected strongholds now. I'm surprised it's even possible to get there by train. It was at the time, but not anymore. The Alliance has brought in heavy restrictions on railway travel since his departure. We've been at a loss as to what to do. That explains it. Well, we can think about that when we get back to town. If it comes to it, we could always walk there using the highways.
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago. About me and Celine, and about divine knights and awakeners.
Oh.
It's alright, Emma. Does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Yes, I am. It's time to finally fulfill the promise I made to you during the after-party.
Well, if you're sure.
I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still. Enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great powers sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them. Just as it did for many others before her, that duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, you mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
We knew of their existence, yes, as well as the fact that they choose an awakener, and that their chosen awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle. Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will. And not just you, Rean. The rest of us have become secondary contractors, and yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning. What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing all of you like that?
Don't be silly, Emma.
What are you talking about?
Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you?
I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
Emma. You said it yourself back in the old schoolhouse. You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all had things we were maybe scared to or couldn't tell anyone. Crow has his past, you have yours. I have this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember. That doesn't directly relate to the Divine Knights in any way, does it?
No, though there's always the possibility it may be one of the reasons why you were chosen. I know plenty about witches and their history, but none of that gives me a clue as to what your powers could be.
Alright then. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought. I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else, and I'm proud to say I am too. Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Fee, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam, Crow, and you, Emma. You're not an exception. Without you, our class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us weren't a part of it.
Oh, Rean,
He's absolutely right.
I couldn't agree more.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again. We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us. And not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
Goodness! How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that? All right, then. I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch, but I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
Always, Emma.
Who else could I compete with for the top spot in the exams?
What a picturesque fairy tale ending. I couldn't be more pleased. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I can see Legram coming into view now. Would everyone mind gathering their things and...
What's that?
Is that an airship?
It's coming from the sky to the west.
Is that?
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's a commanding officer ship too.
Indeed. Well, it seems we have ourselves some visitors.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word. I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance. I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount Arcade.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship. And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by and pay you a visit. It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch, but I see that won't be possible.
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master. But I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
I can't believe they're here.
Do you know them, Rean?
They seem incredibly strong. whoever they are.
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius. They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial armies.
Yeah, I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. That's how famous they are. Brigadier General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship. From what I've heard, he has Nord blood running through him too.
Oh, I see.
He does remind me of Gaius in a way.
I wonder if that's how he came to be so tall.
A number of warriors from Nord were said to have fought with Emperor Dreichels during the War of the Lions. Perhaps he's a descendant of theirs?
Yeah, that makes sense. As for the woman with him... she's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa. She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the La Mer Provincial Army. And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
Wasn't the Vander school practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
Lieutenant General Vander is a practitioner of the Vander school too, obviously.
She sounds like a monster.
Both of them are key public figures in the Alliance. What could they possibly want in a neutral region such as this, I wonder?
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that. Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too. I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
I am honored that you would say so. However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best. I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone at this stage. I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day. With that, I believe it's time we took our leave.
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Teasing them, are you? I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential within them.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself would prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram.
Laura!
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
I'm not surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though. My fur
was on end the whole time.
They really did seem to be way beyond us in terms of skill.
It's unbelievable to think that people like them exist.
This just goes to show how many skilled people the Alliance has among their ranks. With warriors such as them on the field, to say nothing of Lord Rufus Alberea, we can't afford to underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on that note, I think it's about time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Berehard.
Klaus, I leave Legram in your care. Should Father return during my absence, please give him my warmest regards. Of course, Lady Laura. Were it not, Legram will be in safe hands with me. But if you wouldn't mind, everyone, please do look out for Lady Laura for me. We always do. Thanks for keeping an eye on Emma for so long. Please be well, Klaus. Your words are much appreciated but unnecessary. I'll be perfectly fine, I assure you. The path ahead of you will be fraught with many challenges and dangers. But I'll be praying that you all will be able to navigate it safely to its end, and from there forge your own paths. Do keep yourself safe. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be back as soon as we're able. So we're moving on. It looks like the generals have already left. Yep, that's our cue to get going too. But it does look like we'll have to use the highway to get to Berehard though. That shouldn't be a problem. Following the Ebel highway north will lead us straight to it. Perhaps we should pay a visit to the Bracer Guild before we head out. Oh, with their quest there. The receptionist there might appreciate a goodbye before we move on to Berehard. Yeah, you're probably right. And now we have Laura and Emma. Rean and Laura can now use overdrive, and of course Rean and Emma can now use overdrive. Reaching Berehard will cause the main story to advance. Doing so will make all unfinished quests disappear. All unfinished quests, you say? Look at that party. Look at the party! In terms of your augment, how are they set up? You've got attack 2. You don't even have attack 2. You got your brave again, obtain a significant strength bonus. Yes, that's a lot of strength. I like the strength that you get. Strength is good. Alright, we've got you with... What actually do you have equipped? You got the Mirage Course, haven't you? EP recovers automatically. EP5 every turn is Mirage now, is it? To be honest, you were one of those that we actually ended up switching something else to at some point. That's a low ATS one, so I'm not going to do that. Well, it's time to gear up and talk and find some more quests. So let me just go back into here. We'll start up top and we'll walk down to the Bracers Guild. Please, leave everything here in Legram to me. Only ask that you take care of your travels. Berehard is one of the Noble Alliance's most important strongholds. As such, I expect there will be large numbers of provincial army soldiers on patrol there. Stay safe. Phew, I was seriously getting worried there, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, things worked out. Try not to let what happened get you down, alright? You're gonna pick up a friend, aren't you? Can't be meeting them with those gloomy faces. You feel free to come back and visit whenever you like. You'll always be welcome here. That's the first time seeing Lady Aurelia in quite a while. She's become even more intimidating than she was before. Everything she said seemed to involve violence in some way or another too. It sounded like they might even end up becoming Lord Arcee's enemies sooner or later. We should let everyone in town know about this at once. Trained at the Vander School. Trained at the Arcee School. Isn't she a little bit, like, over-schooled? That just makes you think, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, hello, heading out of town, are we? Take care. Though if your departure isn't urgent, might I suggest visiting the guild? I'm not trying to force you to do so or anything, it's merely a suggestion. I leave the decision to you. If that's just a suggestion, it's certainly a vermin one.
Very well.
Leave this to me.
Oh, I wonder whether making that request was the wisest choice. I never expected these two to show up when they did. Still, now that we've begun, we need to follow through. If it can be motivational somehow, all the better. Oh, they've made a request to beat them up again? I wonder whether maybe they're saying the same thing. Looks like we might have a request to beat them up again. So look at these outfits. They're really cool. I mean, again, it's allowing movement by not wearing trousers or anything to be able to have, like, flexibility, but trying to keep you warm a little bit as well with a bit of coverage.
It's my turn.
She's very corsety, kind of like that kind of mage-like look. That it's been blended into her character look. They've been geared very well, and look, the blue really suits her hair.
Here I go.
May I?
My turn.
I mean, Laura's outfit is absolutely top fashion, I think. Hey, are you heading off somewhere? Indeed. I'm not sure how long we'll be away for, but we'll be gone for a while. On our way to Berehard, actually. Mama me, good luck, you guys. You need it too if you run into those generals who visited your mansion earlier, or anyone else like them. Hades forbid. They were pretty terrifying. Try to be careful, okay? We will, thanks. You sure you do the same? Take care then. Hopefully it won't be too long before I pass across again. In the meantime, though, I'll keep my ear to the ground for any news of how my family might be doing. Maybe I'll even ask the students to help me train while I'm here. You really should. At the time of war, getting some extra, like, training in is not a bad idea. I can't believe my eyes when I saw those two. Like, what are two of the Alliance's most famed generals doing here? They were really intimidating, though. But if they ever threatened the town, we'd have our swords at the ready in a heartbeat to protect it. Ah, what? Same thing? It only took me one look to realise those generals were both way out of our league. I heard the stories, but seeing them in person was... I don't even the active master could defeat them. It goes to show how big this world is, and how full of strange and powerful people it is, too. Strange and powerful people. Alright, let's continue down. I actually kind of like Laura's running animation, weirdly. Oh, cool. You guys managed to meet up again. Nice to hear some good news for a change. Agreed. Thanks for your concern. Well, it's about time for us to get going. Okay, take care of yourselves. But if you hear anything about Lind while you're over there, really, anything at all, I'll come right back and tell you as soon as possible. Don't worry. Just keep believing in her. If she put up with you, she can handle anything. Thanks, guys. I'll try to hold out hope as long as I can. Heading off to Berehard, huh? Yeesh, it's not going to be an easy trip. Even without any actual conflict going on there, it's a dangerous place to be. Don't worry, we're all keenly aware that we're wanted criminals in the eyes of the Alliance. When you put it like that, it sounds kind of cool, but that's not the only reason. The Alliance isn't quite as united as you think. Lots of different factions and different goals going on in there. It only takes one of them to make some trouble for things to get messy. Just keep your eyes and ears open. That's awfully ominous. Thank you for the warning, Father. We'll be sure to keep it in mind. I'll speak to you then. I tried comforting Vivi, but if anything, I only ended up upsetting her even more. I'm a total failure as a sister. Oh no! I don't think it's that bad. You tried, right? Most people wouldn't. Some would consider that meddling, though, but... Hello. Fan club. So even that General Le Guin has her eyes on Lady Laura now. This could be real trouble. We'll have to be vigilant from now on. I won't let anyone try to take our lady from us. The girls of Legram are unmatched in the art of misunderstanding, I swear. There's nothing that can be done when she's like this. All we can do is wait for the storm to pass. I'm not going to stand on the sidelines and allow someone to try and take our Lady Laura from us. Before this general woman tries anything, she'll need to join our fan club. Then there will be rules for her to abide by. Lady Laura is for sharing. Trying to monopolize her will not be permitted under even the most extreme circumstances. Lady Laura is for sharing. Right, in terms of customizing weapons here, I'm just wondering if they already have weapons that need customization at this point, and yes, they do. So let's just quickly get the Beltrod. Crit 5% ATS at 30. The Braver 2 gives the Fate percentage. And life is good again there. Whatever equipment you have currently before we set out for any fighting. Shield coat and shield spikes. Survival vest and military gear. Interesting how they're different things entirely. Let's give you that then, and now you're our default healer, so I will remove this, and I'll remove this, and that goes over to you. Yeah, it's the re-gearing that happens every time this kind of thing happens. Green pendulum? Green pendulum. You got a red on you. When did you lose your green? Okay, we'll give you the True Gladiator headband. Super CP Restoration Laura coming right up with the extra strength added on her. Another green pendulum to make sure she never gets confused, never bats us in the back of the head, because that would be terrible. Let's give you that. ATS up. Anything else I've got for that? Give you that. Friends Feint, extra strength. Red pendulum's not exactly bad either, so we'll put that on. Okay. Many gear, much get. ATS is higher than hers, of course, so we'll be using you for our power player at this point. Let's sort out the courts. So we want to attack 2. Can we make one of them now? Or is that only findable? Okay, we can make them now. Bing! Then I've just realised. What level are these slots? Level 1 mostly? Somewhat disappointing. So you got Holy Breath, which is the large heal, but Breath R is pretty damn good too. We want that. We want that, and we want that. You need a level 2 one to get the Reaper. How many times do we have to go through this process? So when we get new characters all the time, that's part of the reason, isn't it? Can't really help that. Oh, great. Yep, looks like I can't get any level 2 slots currently. I need some more fire. I can't equip the Reaper no matter what right now. A shame, but somewhat expected. Earth Pulse, the Harvest is a 2 as well. It looks like we're not going to give you any of the powerful stuff pretty fast, though. That's for sure. Leafy Cut. We can give you this Heat Wave, at least. It gives you some buff. Move over the Flame Tongue to you. Actually, we've got 2 Flame Tongues, so we may as well put one in. Dragon Flame's an R. You can't get the Ingenuity at the moment, can you? Actually, who's got the Ingenuity currently? Perfect. Protection gives the extra ATS 2. Don't need the hits. Just take Frost Edge, I guess, for now. You'll get that with Reaper in the future. Give you the hits. And use something else, and that will deal with everyone for the time being. There's a hit as well. You got the Shinings, you actually should be 100% now. Oh, actually, you need the hit. Damn it! Right, you need a hit. A Water Gem that we can give to you. Mute. You got Shield 1 for Magic Evasion and ADF up. Sword Breaker for Strength down. Anything to buff your strength anymore? This is the question. Doesn't seem it, does it? Say I'm lacking a little bit of options here. So we'll put on certain other things to boost her a little bit. I think Brave has Lefort anyway, doesn't it? No, it has Fort, not Lefort. There we go. So everyone's got quartz in now. Life is good there, and they're upgraded. Let's continue on. I heard you're off to Rean. Is that true? That's correct. We're hoping to reunite with Eustace. Let's see. Well, they want to be careful. Rean's one of the Noble Alliance's great strongholds and filled with people who celebrate their victories. There's no safe place for those who don't support them, that's for sure. Watch your backs, you understand me? Will do. Aurelia Le Guin seems to have refined her skills even further since her last visit to Legram. Even before she left, she'd earned herself the nickname Rakshasa, and many thought she would one day surpass Lord Arcade. What a shame. Such a skilled swordsman is now fighting for the Noble Alliance. I was on tenterhooks the whole time she was here, wondering what she'd do next. Some think she's surpassed the Radiant Blade Master? No. It's Quest! Oh, hello there. I see those two generals have finally left. It was really overwhelming being in their presence, though. Fortunately, they only seemed to be here to assess the situation, but they suddenly caught us off guard. Their visit serves as a stark reminder of how inexperienced I am. But I've no time to be lamenting that now. We need to keep moving forward, don't we, Rean? Exactly. We need to find Eustace, and then we'll finally be back together again. I can't wait. That's what I like to see. And while you're all fired up, I have some work I think would be perfect for you to handle. Would you be willing to? Sorry. In my defense, one of these requests is specifically addressed to you. Really? Well, I don't see the harm in taking a little peek at least. Rean accepted a list of requests from Miles. Got RC School Training Mat 2, yes, and the Ebel Rebel. You may have beat us last time, but we have tremendously improved our skills in the interim. As such, we would like to request to know about you. Should this please you, come meet us in the training hall. We will be waiting. And the Ebel Rebel. I've received word that a large dangerous monster has been sighted on the Ebel Highway. I'd love it if you take care of it for me. Gordy Schnar, monster, Ebel Highway 2 North Side. Miles, the pretty good receptionist. Ah, now it all makes sense. There are only a few of them too. We should be able to handle these without too much trouble. Keep in mind, as much as I'd love your help, I won't force it on you. Whether you choose to take care of them or not, may the goddess be with you and take care. Thank you. Let's go deal with that monster first off. Before I do anything else. Because we can always talk to more people on the way back. It shouldn't move on anything because it's not a story move on moment. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, the fog does seem to have dissipated. Maybe you were right about the calls being in the castle after all, young lady. Now I could jump right back into work. I still suggest taking care on the highways for a while though. You'll probably also want to bring someone along to keep you safe. Just to be sure. Of course. But thank you again for providing us with such a valuable service. Don't worry about me. Oh, not at all. I'm just glad to have been able to help the town. Wow, sounds like she's made herself an invaluable part of this town while I was away. She certainly has. Everyone here flocks to her for her knowledge and ability, myself included. Take these too. I hear there are some small children among them, and you can never have too many changes of clothes. Thanks. I'll be back later then, okay? What's going on? Remember, you're all welcome to come back at any time. Sheltering 5 or 6 children here would hardly be a bother. I'll also take supplies to some of the refugees who've made their way to Legram. Don't worry about us here, Lady Laura. We'll make sure to keep Legram the wonderful, peaceful town it always was. So you stay focused on your own fight and give it your all. I will, Cindy. Thank you for the support. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm amazed Laura's been able to live here for so long and not pick up on how the girls all feel about her. She's so focused she doesn't always realize the feelings of those next to her. Maybe like someone else I know? Maybe like someone else I know? Not calling you out or anything, Rean? No, sir. Not calling you out. Commander, I found the materials that Klaus requested, sir. Excellent work, Lance Corporal. Nico, check the contents right away. Sure, yes, sir. Helping the people of the ground is one of the junior Eisenritz's most important duties. That only Klaus and Miles will ever know that about. Well, and you guys, I guess. Julian insists on keeping it quiet for some reason. Don't know why. Don't tell Dad or Chloe that we're helping out, got it? Why? Because it's a matter of pride, okay? Is that a manly way of saying you'd be super embarrassed if they knew? I was wondering what you'd all been up to of late. This, however, would be my last guess. Is it just me or did the fog just get lighter? That'll make it easier for us to play. It'll make it easier for us to play, sir! I know at least how to play hard. No! I thought I had time to take a break, but my rest was too restful. I stepped right through my train. I can't believe this. The next one probably won't be here for hours. Why can't these things run more often? Same thing. I really like a running animation. The fog's gone a lot better along here too. It certainly has. Our visibility should be largely unimpaired now. We'll need to travel north along the highway to reach Berehard. Still, be careful. The higher elements are still plenty present. Kind of think of it, you said that Valimar was somewhere along here, didn't you, Rean? Yeah, he's on a plateau about halfway down. Maybe we could stop by where he is and check on him? If you want, just don't get too sidetracked. Anyway, let's go. Well, let's get my quest done first. Maybe I should actually drop another save. I never keep track of how many saves I've actually made during a session. Usually I make quite a few in the start, and then I start to let all the story events take over, and then it gets less and less and less. Let's put it that way. Alright, well, why we're here? To get all these treasure chests. To get to the Northern Ebel Highway and defeat ourselves a big old monster. Plus, I'd like to get all my S-Crafts ready before we beat the crap out of those students again. Because it's funny. If, you know, just Laura just wipes the floor of them in one S-Craft. Oh my god!
This will be over in an instant. With pleasure.
That sword strike then was crazy.
Now!
Got you! My turn.
There was some proper F to that, there was.
Now!
Here I come!
I might have a bit too many slash people on the squad, but not too bad.
Are you hurt, Master Rean?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
I'm fine. He had the adolescent voice break. I'm talking to a girl. I'm fine.
I did it!
That's great. Wait a minute. Look at now, look at... Whoomp. There's weight behind that animation. Alright, left for a chest. Oh.
What a fearsome opponent. Do take care.
A big ass rhinocider. Nope, I can't do that. Woo, it's coming after me again. Okay, I basically got to run into its butt then.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
I can at least get the single advantage after all. We don't know how much HP this guy's had, but it could be quite painful.
Here I go.
My turn.
Let's go to work. Alright, one got 80 delay and then we straight missed another. Luckily we weren't in counter range. Was our analyze different than the other analyzers? It looked different animation, was it? I don't even know. The monster covered in a golden armor-like shell. Its immense weight gives it charge. Attacks incredible power.
My turn.
Alright, let's do an Earth Cleaver and see if I can lower that Rhinocider's movement even more.
Here I go.
She's discovered the power of momentum. She now knows that if she does a fancy twirly twirl, she'll wreck everything. Cool.
Dance flames. Aster flare.
Oh, we confused one Rhinocider. Brilliant.
Here I go.
Laura got hit a little bit. You're only confused for one turn, so if I get true on Leaf Cutter, actually. No, I'll only hit two. That's a bit of a shame.
Second form. Gale!
That's one of them down.
May I?
But we've kind of got to worry about the fact that these guys are going to go soon. I'm going to just pull you over here. That is if I don't straight kill you.
Got you. Here I go.
Oh, it looks like everything's pretty perfect.
Here I go.
What spells are you weak to? Fire.
Arcus activate.
Wow, we need cast on you, don't we?
With pleasure.
And a nightmare props. And that's job done.
Let's keep going.
Oh, we'll take that lovely experience. Machias is still trying to catch up with the rest.
Huh? Thank goodness.
Oh man, they've changed her like Laura's attack animations to be like the super cool kind. That earth cleaver being like, wah! It's great. Cannot deny. Loved every second. That thing followed me quite far, didn't it?
We have the advantage here.
Very well.
We should always have the advantage.
Let's move.
Hate to delay for you.
Now's our chance.
Here I come.
No finishing blow. I want to see how much damage this does.
Now's our chance.
Ah, super strong Laura.
Full.
Oh my goodness.
It's my turn.
With pleasure.
Laura knows how to deal. So she got stats attack plus stats attack plus stats attack.
Here I go.
No finishing blow there.
Here I go.
I think that'll be job done.
Let's keep going.
Okay, Sharon's about to level up to 70 somehow. Machias finally at 64.
How it should be.
And you crash there, Machias. As we move towards what used to be some kind of fishing spot.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
It still is. Right, we'll use the excellent rods to see if we can catch... What was the crazy fish that was here before? Wasn't it golden? Well, that's new. It's only going to give me a couple of points, isn't it? Stupid angel fish. Oh god, it's hard to pick up. Got it.
Not bad.
Caught the warrior. I definitely fought for it. Oh my god, it coughs up you material? Huh. Nice. Just fish the stuff up now. Now is that the slot that I'm missing in my fishing book? That's the real question.
Caught one.
Okay, they also do Sepith mass. They don't always do U material. That's a sword for tail. How crap. Oh, I'm getting slowed down the fishing game? Okay.
Caught one.
Alright, check the fishing box now and see what we're looking like. Yep, the warrior was the gap, so maybe we've got the fish in this area. Should still keep a lookout for any more fishing spots, though, however. Okay, another group of you guys.
What a fearsome opponent. Do take care.
It's more how fast it is, really.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
That said, it might look dangerous, but it's only a single one.
Now, with me, everyone.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
No extra slash follow-up there. We'll see how much damage it does on the next turn, right? Or we could just end it now.
Now.
Nice.
Let's keep going.
I need to build up my bravery points again, but still. Sharon, one more battle away.
Oh my, what a lovely chest.
Yes, it is. Grand Press was in my chest. I will Grand Press my chest whenever I wish to press the chest of Grand Press.
This could get tricky. Look sharp.
How can that not hit both boxes and blow them up?
Be on guard, everyone.
Be on guard of monkey butts. Well, I think I should be able to take out quite a few of these.
Second form. Damn!
On a critical turn, nonetheless, we've got quite a bit of damage in, but there's actually still loads of them left.
May I?
Well, I don't know, because I don't want you to kill the guy. I want to kill the raccoon, because we haven't scanned him yet. Oh, so you didn't actually pull him close enough to do the second attack, so there's actually a proper second moment for that kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, we're on stats attack. Oh, just go straight through the line. She's gonna kill the raccoon, isn't she? Look at it! It's so cool!
Of course!
Oh, she abolished everything! Well, I don't need to scan it anymore, do I?
Let's move!
With pleasure.
So if he's on Nightmare, if I let him go a turn, will he burn and take some kind of weird damage?
Here I go!
Okay, what are you weak to, Mr. Monkey? Fire? Fire, you say?
Now!
0 arts, instant cast, 1 more burn.
Very well.
Another Nightmare on her, leading to a critical.
Now!
Here I come!
Her? I'm just assuming the monkey is a her.
My
now.
turn.
Wait, I vanished the other monkey? All of a sudden, other monkey appears. This monkey died from fire.
Of course!
I didn't realize you disappeared. All of a sudden, he's back.
May I?
Any delay there? No. I don't think any of this is really going to help me at this point.
Now's our chance!
Here I come!
I don't think I can apply the delay on that. So Rean's going to get beaten up quite a bit. Well, let's finish this strong. Beautiful.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Right, more treasure chests to pick up. Let's keep on moving. Sharon levels to level 70. Laura is about to level up her master scores as well as Emma.
Isn't this a surprise?
Well, you've been with us for a little bit now. I think you did deserve a level up at some point. My God. They've made Laura's attacks so heavy. It's cool. Alright, no chest over there this time. I'm gonna leg it! Let's head into Ebel Highway. Part 2. There's the monster, the red mark over there. Let's make sure they go the treasure chest way and not go to Valimar yet. Can we actually fast travel back home? No, we can.
Oh my, what a lovely chest.
Oh, you turn around quite easily, don't you, Mr. Pom? I will crush you to bits.
This will be over in an instant. Very well.
Should I feed Rean some tea?
Let's move. Second form. Gale!
Of course.
Let's bust through them en masse. So we've got, what is it? Serene Blessing that heals our HP. It heals 60% HP. I thought we only healed 50% before. Also cures KO and ailment CP plus 30.
Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
They changed the sound effect for it, I'm pretty sure.
Leave this to me.
Right, who's the next one to move? You over there?
With pleasure.
One Laura strike is enough to kill everything. Matty Peas! My CPs!
Let's
She's
move.
still 44 CP!
Leave this. We should keep going.
Oh, Laura levels up.
Not bad.
Even more strength. But if that Master Course levels up, that's going to give her a great strength buff as well.
Treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
I'm glad that everyone enjoys the craftsmanship of all these. We've got a burn. Everyone's so enamored by treasure chests. So are we. That's why we run around grabbing it all. Bonk. Some Mirage Step up there. So we got a treasure chest down this path. We'll dodge that pom for now. Actually managed to naturally sneak up on an enemy
This
without
will be
having to
over
do the
in an
lure.
instant. May I?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You can't hit both, sadly. Well.
Here I go.
That nuked him.
Now.
Poor guy never stood a chance. Finishing blow.
Onward.
Not really. Guess Laura can get some more CP.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Laura's killing every time now
I'm
as Emma
so
levels
glad.
up. Alright, let's grab this chest. Celestial Bomb. And there's one more chest on the highway, right? No, yeah. One more chest all along that path towards that monster we're after, our target for today.
Here they come. Careful, everyone.
Here I go. Second form. Gale.
Seal on everyone. Seal on everyone. Frozen Nightmare.
Here I go.
How are these things still alive? That guy's
Very
died
well.
of something.
Here I go.
200 CP there. Rean's just got all his CP back.
That's that.
What a
Let's
great
keep
fight that
moving.
was. Brave has reached level 3 finally. I say finally, we've only had it for a little bit. The blue is the stat gain, isn't it? Lafort is learned 3 turns of strength 25. Desperation strength 25% extra. Mirage reaches level 3. Even more gains. EP7 every turn instead of EP5. Evades magic attacks. 25% chance to counter. Silver Thorn is learned.
Exactly how it should be.
Nice. I will take that. The next big boost in power we can get is basically that.
That one looks nasty. Try to be careful, everyone.
Oh, the slowdown. Nearly got me there.
This one looks dangerous.
I'm
Be
gonna have to
careful.
beat these up to get
Pleasure.
past. Which is kind of the annoying factor of this.
Won't take long. Shadow stick. Now.
Sure.
Got you.
She just vanished someone again.
My turn.
That guy's fainted, nightmared, speed down, move down. Everything's gonna be criticals on him for a turn then.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Laura criticals.
I'll back you up. Here I go.
Laura criticals.
How about this? Here's our chance.
An opening.
That poor guy.
My turn.
One left. He couldn't do anything because the movement down. Now he's nightmared again. Laura critical.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Here I go. How about this? Here's our chance.
And Laura.
An opening.
Whack. This party's insane.
My turn.
Wait, you're still alive? Oh yeah, you vanished, didn't you? Forgot about you.
With pleasure.
Bye. He died as well by the look of it.
Cinch.
Oh, Rean levels up. Elisa levels up. Everyone's happy.
Great.
It's Rean that spawned on his masticles as he learns True Arc Slash. An even more powerful Arc Slash.
I'm so glad.
Elisa is very glad. Alright, let's get this chest and fight this monster. One more minty palm in the way. Bonk.
The advantage is ours.
Oh, we actually got out of it
My
because of
turn.
how long it takes for her attack move to actually happen.
May I?
That's bizarre.
Leave this to me.
Poison 80 delay.
They're off guard.
I'll back you up.
This one's very dead.
Whoa.
Here I go.
And
How about
the
this?
poison palm.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, her Shadow Stitch is like Gale by animation. But this Mastical is, of course, is crazy. It's just like, yeah, okay. Okay, stats effect, stats effect. Oh, more stats effects. Oh, even more stats effect. Oh, you're really big, sir. Wow, a warning, you say? Look the other way, even though I know you won't.
Be on guard, everyone.
Let's move.
This is Gigantus Apus, Gordishnar G. A giant ape monster that wandered out from deep in the forest, crushes all of its giant arms.
All right, let's do this.
This could be nasty.
Leave it to me!
Oh, wow, that's way nasty.
Very well.
So he gets more powerful, faster powerful? That's not good. I have any way to even that out to an extent would be nice. I guess Crescent Shell landing right now would be a good idea. Okay, what can I hit with? Delay stats down. I'm wondering if that would be my best option here.
This won't take long.
We did get the AT delay, got the movement down too, so we shouldn't be able to do too much on this turn, I don't think.
Shatter!
We kind of want the detector. We resisted the defense down.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
We gotta get a strength 2 buff and see what we can break through. A giant ape monster that wandered out from deep in the forest, stretched all his great arms. Yes, we know. And now we got the unbalance. It gets to go again this turn.
Very well.
I think we need tea time. Oh, look at the crits that are coming.
How would you all like some tea? It will only take a moment to cool.
Here, have some fake tea.
Thank you very much.
How naughty.
Onward!
Onwards to stupid good damage.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Wolf!
Oh, I need to sleep! Which means that Rean's will be a critical too.
Gather on my blade.
Our Rean's will be a critical anyway. Let's hope to get a burn on.
Here I go.
Another critical. There's another critical coming up, by the way. I wish I could overdrive right now.
Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Shell.
Knockout?
This isn't quite ideal.
You're telling me it's not ideal? Everyone just went down in one hit.
How would you all like some tea?
I would love some tea.
It will only take a moment to cool.
Thanks.
You have my
Thank you very much.
I just realized.
Let's move.
The tea. Where is he getting all that HP back, by the way? We are very in trouble.